Welcome everybody to an exciting episode of Game Formers or whatever. Anyway, this is me, myself, and only myself playing Metroid Fusion because I'm a fucking asshole. All right, so this is just sort of like a practice recording. So let me. There we go. Let's turn it up. So if many of you don't know the Metroid timeline, this is technically, well, actually I wouldn't say technically, but maybe for now, until any other future Metroid game goes past this point. But this is basically the last Metroid story for Samus. Like, after this, there's nothing else. All the other games are way before this. The Prime series is even like after the first game, but not even way before the second game. And as the weird name of the title describes, Samus basically went back to the place where she just committed genocide of the Metroids with the Galactic Federation, and came across the X species that are like parasites, but they take the form of whatever they control or inhabited. And that's what one doing right now. Don't you hate that when you get like parasites in your body and they try to control your mind? That shit always happens in sci-fi movies and it sucks. There we go. Oh no! But wait! She lives! Thanks to an eject function in her ship. But, I'm picking this one for, even though, let's be honest, Halloween ended way quick before we could even upload any more videos. And I'm sorry, our schedules are not even close enough for us to hang out all the time, so we couldn't make a ton of Halloween-themed stuff. But we're just gonna do it. We just said, fuck it. We're just gonna keep on creating Halloween-themed episodes for, like, until December comes. So November's gonna be still filled with so many more Halloween-themed games. Which consist of Resident Evil 1 HD, Metroid Fusion until I beat it, but let's be honest, I'll beat it faster than Rocket can beat Resident Evil. And of course, finally, the last one is more so just to give, like, I don't know exactly what Chance wants to do for the last one. But to make this matter short, so basically, they were like, yo, this chick is gonna die if we don't take care of the X-Parasite. So how about this? And then some other guy's like, dude, I got an idea. We found out the X-Parasites and Metroids were assholes against each other, right? So why don't we just make a cure by injecting her with Metroid DNA? And then they're like, that sounds fucking stupid and I don't think that would really work, but alright, let's do it. So they just injected the baby Metroid genetics, which somehow was stick onto her armor. And then they were like, here we go. And it worked. Just like, fucking weird. But there we go. Also, they had to alter her power suit because it was like so... It had like a system lock on because it can't be removed unless Samus removes it herself. But since she was unconscious and being taken over by the X-Parasite, they had to surgically remove it and sort of mess with it. So it's become this form now. I gotta admit, I like it. It's like very slim, very flexible, but gave her quite the alienish appearance that I would love. Funny enough, even though Samus has like Metroid DNA now, and that has in some way fucked her up, she physically doesn't look fuck up. Like in Metroid games, there is an ending grade system, and when you do really good, you get like a really good grade. Let me lower this a bit. Yeah, around here. You get a grading system for how many items you've collected, what time you beat the game in, all that shit. And for Samus, she takes off her armor the more higher the greater ending is. You know, for here in Fusion, people just believed, and I believed it too, that Samus couldn't take off her armor anymore. Like she was been altered to the point where it was like, think of the power suit as like a second layer, not a second layer, third layer skin, and they had to surgically fuck it up. So that's what it was like, and I saw it was it wasn't able to be taken off, but then there was like the greater endings, and it shows she still can take it off, and nothing has been altered with her appearance. She still looks fucking gorgeous. I saw this one fan art that Jose, do me a favor, just put that on the screen right now. Just show it to everyone. That fan art shows what could have been happening to Samus if she got fucked up by the Metroid DNA inside her. In more than what it really does, which is all it does is make her really acceptable to cold. And I chose this game because I want an excuse to play Metroid. I love the Metroid series. I've literally played all of them. I've also played the new one, Samus Returns on a 3DS, but you'll never see me play it on this channel yet because I don't have enough money to buy that captured 3DS device thing, where they modify 3DSs and give it like a capture functionality in there. So yeah. Just gonna fast forward. People claim this to be like the most linear Metroid game, but I'm gonna be honest. If you're obviously heard of it for having a bad rep, but Metroid Other M is super linear. It is linear as fuck. So to me, that's a linear game. Also, I don't know if I got my facts right, but I think this was the game where Samus first got... wait, should I even go in here? I think I should. Yeah, I have to. This is the first game where Samus gets like the power grip type move. And then it was after this is when they later gave it to her in the remake of Metroid 1, which was Metroid Zero Mission. Oh no! Oh! The X-Parasites are in this station! Oh shit! That was the big reveal in a sense. Metroid Fusion to me does count as a horror, but not like traditional horror. Like, it's spooky with its atmosphere, the music. Hell, right now the music's creepy as fuck. But, and also the constant, like, dread that this game is famous of looming onto you, even though there's no way it can ever come after you except for, like, scripted events. And it was funny, like, how I think back then people thought it could come after you. I'm not saying its name in case for people who don't know about Metroid Fusion or even remember it. I care about not spoiling people. Rocket doesn't, and he's an asshole. But best thing about insulting Rocket is he's not here to try and defend himself. Now, so just to clarify something, this AI is our buddy and the only thing we're going to talk to almost the entire game. And so, to establish this place is like a breeding area where they try to bring back creatures that have been extinct or are near extinction. That's what it is. And you know how stupid the fucking Galactic Federation is. So this is gonna backfire on them. Anyway. Where exactly was I going? Why did you just said you were playing this as a test record? Why are you checking on the fucking map? And I'll say immediately to you, well, I'm sorry, I forget sometimes. And this is to show like scientists have been fucked up and murdered, and ex-parasites have taken over their corpse in a disturbing manner. That is, they've literally copied a human's appearance in some grotesque way and make them into zombie things. This game can be horrific if you really think about it. Like, think about it. A race that can become and learn and adapt from other species and can perfectly simulate them and other things. Like, that is scary. That is horror game material right there. Well, of course, the fact that you have to think about it makes it not super horror, but, you know, still there, looming. And here we go, the first introduction of Adam before Other M. This, I don't know, but, I wouldn't say this ruins Other M ruined Adam's character, because all we got going for us was some of the lines Samus told us about him, and the AI itself. But the AI, in a sense, wasn't fully Adam, so we couldn't clarify if... Why did I do that? Why did I wait right there? God damn it. I'm sorry. What's instinct? Don't blame me, please. Don't blame me for being an idiot. But, I don't want to get into Other M details. Like, people hate it so fucking much. But, to me, I know I've genuinely hated it, but it's more of a, like, it was a disappointment because it had so much cool shit going for it, but it sucked because they didn't do anything with it. And even worse, the story was told in such a way that it wasn't exactly good for me to listen to around. I actually would have enjoyed it if they did something better with what they were doing, like making Adam less of a asshole than he was seemingly to be. Another thing is, it's no longer getting, I don't think it's getting as much hate as it used to, because back then it was one of the few games we had of Metroid, and I think it was the last game of Metroid we ever gotten. I think it was. Sorry. Shooting everything. Shooting everything to get something. That's the power Metroid, everyone. You shoot everything. If someone tells you otherwise, they're a fucking dumbass. You shoot everything. Like that. And now, one more thing is, what I was about to say is, people had anger over it because, like, they were like, god damn it, this is the last Metroid game we'll ever have. We'll never have anything better than fucking this. What the fuck? And they're right to be, like, angry. Because it's like, it's like that, you know, when you have a love for a series, and the fact that it ends with, such a horrible game, in a sense, it's like, oh, god damn it. But, now that we got other games, like 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 Samus Returns and soon to be Prime 4. Hey, how about you roly poly your way here, buddy? Oh, what? Oh, I'm 0. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, I'm 0. I didn't notice. Give me a fucking power, you son of a bitch! Oh, this is the worst. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. That was horrible. I'm sorry about that performance. But, the scary thing about Metroid Fusion, even if you're like a veteran, is that, well, I don't think even if you're a veteran, because like some people would like have no problem with this, but Samus in Fusion specifically, it's like takes more damage, and I think it goes away once you get like suit power ups or something. But for now, I basically take so much damage from just attacking my opponents. I think I basically have to just go to the navigation station now. But now that we got like Samus Returns, back to the conversation by the way. But now that we got Samus Returns and we got Metroid Prime 4 coming around, I think it lightens the load of how much people had hate for like Metroid Other M, and can kind of see it had something going for it. But you know, the hate ain't gonna go away. It's just slightly there now. It's just simmered a bit. Speaking of like games that people are enjoying, how is everyone enjoying that new Mario Odyssey? I have a Nintendo Switch myself, by the way, but again, not able to record because I don't have like an Elgato and everything. So everything you're seeing here is just the wonderful power of computers, which I limitedly have. But it's also our reason why we don't really play on any other higher up systems for now. Oh, and here we go. The horror factor is here. Here we go. This scared the shit out of a ton of boys and girls. Oh, that's a face only a mutter could love. I say mutter with quotations because the ex-parasites are, parasites, so it's unknown if there's like parasite queen amongst them. Or even a mutter in that fact. So that's the character I was talking about, where people originally thought that that thing could come after you everywhere. It can, but you only meet it in scripted event areas, and if you get spotted by it in those areas afterwards, or even go near it in any way, you get screwed by it chasing after your ass. And because it's Samus at full power, since her... Oh, shit, when would this game take place? I think it took place... I think this game took place specifically after Other M, which took place after Super Metroid. So, because it was Samus at her full power, she has everything. Like the Ice Beam, Wave Beam, all of that. The SIX has that. So, because Samus is now part Metroid, she's more susceptible to the Ice Beam. So she's fucked if she even takes one lick of hit from that. Where was I gonna go? Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention, possibly. 9. Take care of the problem before it's the problem. Run! Run, bitch! So anyway. So yeah, people were not only scared of it by seeing that one appearance it made, but people were scared of it because, you know, it could fucking come after you. And the music gets all heavy. Like, your heart is just pounding from the sound of the music alone. And that's what made it, like, really fucking cool. Let me take care of those two. Just like Samus Returns, where you don't need to give a shit about, like, your missile count. Am I going the right? No, I'm not going the right way. I'm sorry. Metroid Fusion, the parasites give you everything, health and ammunition with the green. So you don't have to worry much about your missile, said the guy who gets almost killed by the first boss in the game by not having any missiles on hand. But, damn it. Also, one more note is you should try and collect the, parasites when they're exposed, because if you don't, they try and fuse together to become, like, a bigger threat. Right now, they're not going to become anything, because, like, not that much a big of a threat because of where we're at in the game, but later on, they become, like, even, like, holy shit, other things. Actually, I'll take this chance to just save my game once, because I don't want to fuck up. Then we have to do this all over again. Also, just to skip that, never go through that cutscene. Alright, I don't have... there we go. Best thing, this game is the easiest for anyone to do, like, wall jumps, because it's more responsive than Super Metroid is. By the way, speaking of games that I would love on a Nintendo Switch, I would love Super Metroid to be in the game, but not just placing it in the system. I want there to be, like, more than that, and I want them to go through the hard work of actually implementing not a few Super Metroid remake, but more so I just want them to, like, reconfigure everything, make it more responsive to the controls and whatnot, make the movements less moon-like, if you catch my drift. Oh shit. Got you before you could even turn around. And now you're the space pirate slash parasite. Oh no, that's the wrong way. Slash ex-parasite versions of them. So these aren't the space pirates. These are just the ex-parasites taking the form of the space pirates. Meaning, just to remind you all, these are all from the gunks and goo of blood and corpses from Samus's armor after the events of not only Metroid, Super Metroid, but which is what they did in Other M, but also for Metroid Other M. So basically, their explanation of this breeding ground is made by using Samus's armor having the scrapes and goops of all the creatures she fucked up during her Other M adventure, which is the same explanation they did with fucking Super Metroid for Other M. It's a little ridiculous. It's entirely ridiculous. But hey, it's a thing. And you know what? We gotta accept it. Because sometimes writing a story on why these old enemies have to return is hard. And there we go. Thank God, because I ran out of missiles. And I think... What can I do in here? I could get that missile. Excuse me, sir. I need that missile. I need you to give me some health. Because I almost died by your hands. Where is that? Where am I supposed to go next exactly? I need to remember. Okay. But yeah, so this is their reasons of why they're back. And you know what? That's alright. Like I said, it's sometimes hard to come up with like a good reason these iconic enemies need to return. Sometimes you don't need a good reason. You just need a reason and then everything's all good. Also, be careful if those parasites come together and form with the space pirates. They're enemies later on, I think. They do them later on, but basically they become a golden space pirate who's fucking hard to kill unless you have, like, the later items and weaponry you need. Ah, there we go. Ah, shit. Now I have to go all the way back. I'm sorry for wasting everyone's time. When it sucks when this happens, right? You have those moments where you're like, God damn it, get this person, hurry up. I'm a almost take my time kind of guy. I like to take my time before I fuck everything up and make people mad at me. So let me save my game just in case I get my ass killed by the boss and whatever. And now that I'm slightly healed up, let's fuck him up. Nope, fuck that. Nope, fuck that. Nope, fuck that. This is the most... This is the... Motherfucker. He was one step ahead of me. There we go. These always maximally heal you. Now, this boss sucks for me. Oh, fuck. Yeah, there we go. Now, this boss can basically suck because he attacks you the moment he's going to charge. So as you hit him, you're fucked. But it's all good. Now we got the charge beam. Let's go up here. I'm a very, very critical guy. I like to look around and shoot everything. Say, yo, what's going on around here? There we go. To be honest, this is just a way to advance, but oh shit. Didn't mean to. Here we go. There. And I think that's the last one. At least I think. Alright. Gotta go back and talk to AI Adam and tell him, yo, what's up? I did the thing. Are you proud of me, Adam Senpai-sama? Are you proud of me? So, before we get screw attack, you can charge up your beam and do this. Which, honestly, anyone would know. But, you know, fun little fact. though it's not as powerful as actually using the screw attack. So it's not the best solution. Plus, listening to the charge sound can be annoying, right? Yeah. Onward to the next sector. Yeah, my objective is clear. And we will head over there. I'm sorry, I'm a fucking idiot. Here we go. I have to say, the most amazing thing is how this is all on. I love the Game Boy Advance. Like, there was a lot of incredible games on it. And some of them maybe be like, whoa, how can there be such a big game and stuff? And then I was like, all right, the way it was made is because it's all pixelated 2D art. That's why there's so many incredible games with so many shit. Like, the Metroid series with Zero Mission and Utter not Utter M. Utter M, the 2D Metroid game on the Game Boy Advance. No, I meant to say with Metroid Fusion and Zero Mission, and also the Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, which we still haven't finished with, and I'm sorry for that. Listen, sometimes you need your buddies around for an RPG to make it fun, because listen, I'm trying my best to be entertaining, but sometimes I don't have a lot of things to talk about. I like to talk about, you know, how's your day? How are you doing? But then I won't be able to get a response because you are a person watching this video right now and the time has already passed. I can answer those questions through the comment sections, but the time has already passed. So Adam is just explaining everything I basically explained, and that is, yo Samus, you're fucked if the SIX finds you and gives you that ice beam. You need to run. You need to go get some bombs, just in case you need to run away somewhere. Best thing about the SIX is, even though it's Samus at her most powerful, and this is sort of a loophole that Utter M created, because Samus already has the ability to like latch onto ledges in Utter M, but the SIX doesn't. It doesn't have power grip, as the ability is called. So it can't grab on ledges. So you can go up ledges and just more fall your way in there or something. So I think I'll end it here, everyone. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next time. See ya.